Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team, and this is the Oppo K3. Now, as the race for the premium mid-range phones heats up, we have this brand new phone here. It's also a race for bezel-less phones, and this new phone, the K3, is a bezel-less phone with a pop-up camera, and it is priced at 16,999 onwards. So this box that we've received doesn't have any details on the outside of it, but we can do an unboxing, a quick first impressions, and talk maybe a little bit about the things you did not know about. Also, we'll just like to mention that the phone K3 is going to go on sale on Amazon 23rd of July, and there are some special offers if you are interested in looking for those. So here's what we get in the box. There's an included case. It's a smoked translucent case with frosted sides. A step up from the usual soft case that we get. This is the user guide, the quick start guide, warranty information. We have the phone itself, USB Type-C cable, SIM eject tool, and this is an Oppo VOOC 3.0 charger, 20-watt charging. So that's nice to have right out of the box. There is no headset, unfortunately. So this is the Aurora blue color of the Oppo K3. There's also a Jade black if you don't like this color show happening at the back. Anyhow, it is still a plastic back, not a Gorilla Glass back, and that is immediately evident when you hold it. So that is one of the cut corners, but it certainly does look very nice with all of these reflections going on. The color of the frame also matches the color of the back panel. It's blue on this side going to a mauve magenta on this side of the phone. Around the back you can see the dual camera. There's the LED flash, nothing else on the back. On the right hand side you have the power button. You also have the SIM tray. Left hand side volume. At the bottom you have 3.5mm. You have a USB Type-C port, the loudspeaker, and along the top you have a hole for a microphone, and you can see the pop-up camera as well. It is centrally placed. So let me power this on and we can talk a little bit more about it. So here's what the phone looks like immediately after setting it up. You'll notice quite a few of the pre-installed apps that are here. Thankfully, a lot of them can be uninstalled to free up the space. Now, also take a look at the bezel size. The top bezel is ever so slightly wider than the side bezels, and you do have a little bit of a chin as well. The buttons can be switched off if you want to use gesture control, but overall very impressively slim bezels and a very nice premium feel to the screen, and it looks great for the starting price of 16,999. That is of course for the 6GB RAM 64GB storage variant. Now that is the starting storage, so it may be a little bit less for some users, especially those who are used to 128GB or more. Now it's no secret that Oppo, Vivo, Realme and even OnePlus, they do share some roots and obviously the parts. So this phone, the K3, actually strikes one as being very similar to the Realme X, which is also just about to launch. In fact, they both have the Snapdragon 710 processor. They both have over a 91% screen to body ratio. They both have 3.5mm headphone jack, and they both have Super AMOLED display, pop-up camera, in-display optical fingerprint. I can show you how that works as well. I've set up the fingerprint, put the finger there and it unlocks. Let me show that to you once again. And it is pretty fast. It's probably using the latest generation, so a really nice and fast fingerprint scanning speed over there. Quite impressed with that. Also nice to see that fast charging is included. Type-C port, VOOC 3.0 charger is included. The battery size 3765 milliampere hour. Not a very huge battery, but I would say that this processor has quite a lot of power saving features, and so does the ColorOS 6, which is based on Android 9, so you should get a full day of battery life. It's not a huge battery, but I would say it's okay in this case. I will also just compare it to the Realme X. I have the Realme X also with me. So I have the Realme X on the left and the Oppo K3 on the right. Very similar, as you can see. Apart from the specs, even what they look like at first glance is very similar. They both have the power button on the right, volume on the left, similar bezel sizes. They both run Color OS version 6. So differences in terms of the starting price, they are both priced at 16,999, but this has 6GB RAM, 64GB of storage. This has 4GB RAM and 128GB of storage. So you're getting double the storage, a little bit less RAM, but you are also getting a 48 megapixel primary sensor in the Realme X, which will no doubt be better than the 16 megapixel and 2 megapixel depth rear camera on the Oppo K3. Up front, this has a 16 megapixel selfie camera. The pop-up is also very similar. The mechanism, both very similar, stepper motor there. So in terms of what you choose, I would say that straight up the Realme X seems like a better buy than the Oppo K3, because you're getting double the storage and a better camera for the same starting price. In terms of the other variant, this one 19,990 for the 8128 on the Oppo K3, and you also get a very similar price, 19,999 for the 8128 on the Realme X. So there you have it. It's a quick first impressions and comparison of the K3 with the Realme X. If you have any further questions about this, do let us know in the comment section. My DMs are always open on Twitter. My Twitter handle should also be mentioned, so do reach out to me there if you have any queries. And thanks for watching.